This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here's a little room there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he... inside. It's Scott. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Scott. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage.
Makes the grab in their space. And he strikes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight.
This is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Dogs will try to pick it up on 4th down. Finds his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We reached the break. It's NC State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 1st down, Nate Frazier. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Give to the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Plucks it out of the air. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the counter play. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Run in the red zone, it's Scott. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs will use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Working that wide receiver screen. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Georgia using its final timeout here. They'll take a moment to get... Makes the grab! And he will... Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He's not afraid to go deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. NC State going up tempo. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. With the draw, it's Scott. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go back to the air on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Finding some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The give on the option. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they go back on top.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Scott. Made a defender miss. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's what you want to see from your squad. You want to see resilience. On the very last drive, the opponent tied the game up. So you're not wasting any time. You're not saying, well, our offense will come out and drive the ball down. No. We're going to do this right here, right now. We're taking the kickoff. We're letting our guy do his thing out in space, getting blocks, racing off into the open field.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Running inside, it's Scott. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. The option look. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive, someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Stockton. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Tripped up for the tackle. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. It's complete on the right side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Wants to throw it again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And some room to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Frazier again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Frazier. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Yeah.